When I approach physicians about my endeavor in ElevateMD and talk about what I'm doing, one of the first things physicians will say is, you know what, this is great. Do you know what group of physicians need this the most? It's the residents and the medical students. And with that answer, I always pause and I look them right in the eye and I say, no, actually, it's you. Hi, I'm Dr. Genhee So, founder of ElevateMD, and today we're going to talk about which group of physicians should worry the most if they lack financial confidence. And the people that I'm talking to are the mid-career physicians who have already established savings and investments but still need to work. Why are they the most susceptible to losing out and paying way more taxes than they have to than the early career physician? The med student, the resident, and even the early career physician doesn't have a lot to lose. Number one, they're typically younger. And number two, they have a longer runway. They have more time to explore, to make mistakes, to get their right financial footing, to have it in place. But what about the mid-career physician? Well, 7-10 years have already passed. They've lost any kind of compounding or time working to make any more mistakes at their point in mid-career. Once you're mid-career and you have some money saved, you have to make sure that it's not susceptible to huge tax hits. And while you're trying to figure that out and preserve the wealth that you built, you also need to generate more wealth and make sure that the tax implications there aren't negatively affecting taxes on the wealth that you've also created. Now, this seems really complicated, but it's because the tax system in our country has made it that way. They've made a very complex relationship for incorporated physicians when it comes to taxes inside your corporation and taxes that you still are billed on the work that you do in your medical practice. So this is why the established physician really needs to be careful, needs to be aware. And if you're financially uncertain as a mid-career physician, you need to act sooner rather than later because you have a shorter runway to build your wealth. You can't afford to make the same mistakes as the early mid-career physician. And it's also the established physician that feels the burden and the emotional stress that finances and not being confident about finances plays. And that stress bubbles and carries over, not just when we think about finances and building wealth, but also into our careers, because as a career and earning income, it's inextricably tied. And then that also feeds over into our personal side, our family time, our personal time. If we don't feel financially confident, we work more, then feel guilty that we're not spending enough time with our family. So to the established physicians out there, what I would say to you is if you feel that you're not confident or on the right path to what your version of financial success is, don't delay. The time is to act now because you have a shorter runway to have proper investments grow for you and you're more susceptible to burnout. If you, as an established mid-career physician, want to learn more about how you can take action now and get yourself faster on the right financial pathway to success, visit my website at drgenheeso.com. I'm Dr. Genhee So, founder of ElevateMD. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next episode.